Today we're going to run through our top recommendations in each size if you're looking for a new OLED monitor and you want to know what the best options would be to consider right now. The great news is that many of these top picks are also on sale during the Black Friday and Christmas periods, so it's a great time to bag yourself a great deal on a new monitor. We won't list pricing as it will change a fair bit over the coming months, and of course that varies by region as well, but we'll leave links in the description where you can check out the latest availability and pricing for your region, including what's on offer during the sale periods. If you want to know loads more detail about most of these screens, you can check out our reviews link below as well. And we've also got a live Black Friday deal tracker as well, linked below, if you want to keep up to date on all of the latest monitor deals this month. Anyway, let's start with the most popular 27-inch segment, and we'll split this up into three categories. There's the top tier gaming OLEDs, mid-tier, more affordable OLED options, and 4K 27-inch options. From the models that are currently available to buy right now from the top tier gaming OLED monitors, our pick would be between two models. First up is the Asus ROG Swift PG27AQ-DP. It's got a 1440p resolution and a very high 480Hz refresh rate. It features a WOLED technology panel with 1300 nits peak brightness for HDR and includes the updated sub-pixel layout for improved text clarity as well. It's a really great gaming screen and definitely worth considering. If you prefer QD-OLED panel technology, then our pick of the available options right now would be the MSI MAG272QP-X50 with a 1440p resolution and a 500Hz refresh rate. As it's using a QD-OLED panel, it's got a semi-glossy screen coating for a sharper and clearer image, better colour volume for HDR, and MSI's model also includes some useful extras like USB-C connectivity that the Asus model lacks. This MAG model is available already, although MSI are soon to be releasing an MPG version, which we've recently reviewed too. It's using the same panel but with a few extra features like DP 2.1 connectivity and an OLED Care motion sensor. Our review compares the two versions in a lot more detail if you want to check that out. That MPG model will cost a little bit more than the MAG at the standard pricing and most likely won't be on sale either during any of the Q4 sale periods. So this MAG model is likely to be found at an attractive price point right now. If you want to hang on until later in the quarter, then the new Asus ROG Swift PG27AQ-WP-W that is releasing soon would be also another really great choice. That's perhaps worth waiting for later in the quarter. It's got a 4th gen primary RGB tandem WOLED panel, 1440p resolution, and an even higher 540Hz refresh rate. This model also has a dual mode function which allows you to boost the refresh rate up to 720Hz, but at a lower 720p resolution for certain niche gaming situations. It's got a wide range of modern features and extras, an attractive new design, their new true black glossy screen coating, and it's really a flagship OLED monitor in the Asus range, which we thought was excellent in our review recently. If you don't necessarily want or need the super high refresh rates, then there's some excellent new mid-tier OLED monitors being released at the moment as well, at a more affordable price point. We've got two recommendations here as well, both of which are in the process of being released at the moment, and so availability will vary by region, although they should both be more widely available during Q4. You can get them in some regions already though. First up would be the Asus ROG Strix XG27AQ-WMG, a 27-inch size screen with a 1440p resolution and a 280Hz refresh rate. Still very fast and well suited to gaming anyway. This screen is built around a new 4th gen primary RGB tandem WOLED panel, which offers improvements to brightness, colours and black depth compared with older WOLED panels. Asus have also used their new true black glossy screen coating for a really impressive picture, and it's an excellent screen to consider. The other very similar option would be the Gigabyte MO27Q28G, which uses the same 4th gen WOLED panel with a 1440p resolution and 280Hz refresh rate again, but this one's got a standard matte anti-glare screen coating. That's going to be more suitable for daytime and bright room usage. Their model also has a few extra features like integrated speakers, USB-C connectivity and a KVM switch function if any of those are useful to you. If you're looking for a high resolution screen in the 27-inch segment, then there's a few options available which will offer you a much higher pixel density for a super sharp image and excellent text clarity as well. That's thanks to the use of a 4K resolution 4th gen QD OLED panel. We've got two recommendations in this space. Firstly, there's the ASUS ROG Swift PG27UCDM, which has got a 4K resolution and 240Hz refresh rate, along with extra features like DP 2.1, black frame insertion blur reduction mode, and even Dolby Vision HDR support. The equivalent MSI MPG272URX is an alternative option with the same 4K resolution and 240Hz refresh rate. It's built around the same panel as the Asus model, but their screen lacks a BFI function, but it still has DisplayPort 2.1 connectivity, and you'll probably find this model at a more attractive price point as well. If you want something of a larger screen size, then next up would be the 32-inch segment, which all offer a 4K resolution, and there's a choice here between WOLED or QD-OLED technology panels. Our top pick right now would be the new Asus ROG Strix XG32UCWMG, which has got a 4K resolution and 240Hz refresh rate, as well as a dual mode function that allows you to drop to a 1080p resolution but boost your refresh rate up to 480Hz. This new model includes their true black glossy screen coating, the new Neo proximity sensor for OLED care, and a more simple and modest design aesthetic. If you want a very similar screen but with a matte anti-glare coating, then the Asus ROG Swift PG32UCDP would be a good alternative, with a very similar spec and the same underlying panel. If you're a fan of ultra-wide screens, then the 34-inch segment offers you a great selection to choose from. Our top pick here would be the MSI MPG 341CQPX, which uses a subtly curved QD-OLED panel with a 3440 by 1440 resolution and a 240Hz refresh rate, faster than many other screens of this size. It's got a great range of connections and extra features, and it would be a great choice. Another alternative option to perhaps consider would be the Dell Alienware AW3425DW. It's got the same 34-inch QD-OLED panel and 240Hz refresh rate. They're a popular brand, although it lacks some of the other added features that the MSI model has. Taking a step up in size, there's not actually many models to choose from in the 39-inch segment at the moment, but if you're looking for something perhaps with a little extra size for some added immersion in gaming, or perhaps a more comfortable size for more distant viewing positions, then the Asus ROG Swift PG39WCDM would be our current top recommendation. It's got a 3440 by 1440 resolution WOLED panel and a 240Hz refresh rate. Although keep in mind that all of these 39-inch models have got a steep 800R curvature, which is nice for immersion and close-up viewing, but it may not be to everyone's taste. Moving up again to an even larger size, and you've got the 45-inch OLED segment. There's actually a clear leader in this category at the moment, and that's the LG UltraGear 45GX950A. It's the only OLED screen released in this size so far, which has got a 5K 2K resolution for a significantly improved picture quality, better pixel density and more desktop space. It's got a modest 165Hz native refresh rate, although it does support a dual mode function for 330Hz at a lower resolution too. It's built around a WOLED panel and it offers some very good all-round performance. Like the 39-inch models though, it does have a steep 800R curvature, which not everyone's going to like, but we found that after a while using this screen, we got quite used to it actually on a very large screen like this. It's more comfortable than the curve is on the smaller ultra-wide monitors. If you want something even larger still, then the next step up would be the 49-inch super ultra-wide segment with a 32:9 aspect ratio and the equivalent size and resolution as having two 27-inch 1440p monitors side by side. These are built around QD-OLED panels with a subtle 1800R curvature, which is very comfortable on a super ultra-wide screen like this. Our recommendation in this segment would be the MSI MPG 491CQPX, which has got a 5120 by 1440 resolution and a 240Hz refresh rate. That's faster than some other 49-inch models that you'll see. It also features MSI's other usual excellent range of connectivity and added features, and these super ultra-wide models are really good for multitasking and for handling multiple inputs and devices. Just make sure obviously that you've got the desk space to accommodate it. An alternative popular option would be the Samsung Odyssey G93 SD, their latest 2025 model with the same 5120 by 1440 resolution and 240Hz refresh rate, along with Samsung's latest OLED care features and their added matte anti-glare coating, which is great for brighter room conditions or those who find reflections and glare a challenge. Finally, let's talk about the large format OLED monitors. and the 42-inch 16:9 aspect ratio TVs, which we would consider to be about the limit for most people as a desktop monitor. If you want a really large screen as a hybrid TV and desktop monitor, for gaming, perhaps sitting from a further distance, or for handling games consoles more, or maybe you just want something where you can watch movies and smart TV apps more regularly, then these are definitely worth checking out. Our recommendation would be the very popular LG 42C5. That's this year's model in their long-standing LG C range. It's 42 inches in size with a 4K resolution and a 144Hz refresh rate, but do keep in mind that as it's a TV, it's lacking in many monitor type features. It's got a non-adjustable stand, limited connectivity options, although on the other hand it does have loads of built-in smart TV functionality and apps. So if you're interested in those kind of things, then that would be a useful addition. So there you go. If you're looking for a new OLED monitor soon, then these would be the best models to look for right now. You'll find many of these on sale during Black Friday and likely during the Christmas build-up and New Year sales as well. And you can check out the latest pricing using our affiliate links below. Do let us know in the comments which model you're going to go for, or if you're going to wait for something new, perhaps until next year if you're keen to see what CES will bring in January. If you want to stay up to date with all of our coverage from CES coming up, as well as our monthly news roundup videos and all of our other monitor reviews and content, don't forget to hit subscribe. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time.